Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 268. If you're a new friend to my channel, thank you for stopping by, subscribing, comment, like, do the YouTube things. And if you're a returning friend, thank you again so much for stopping by to see me this week. I have things to catch up on and hopefully some wisdom to impart on you. So I want to start off with sharing this little picture here that I'm going to share, and I'm going to read it off to you. Not that you can't read, but I want to start it out that way. But a little positive spin on the season of gratitude as we go into November. So November stands for notice small things, offer kindness, value quiet time, enjoy each day, make time to rest, breathe deeply, embrace change, relax, and let go. I constantly look for these kind of things to like uplift me or just put a positive spin on things. That is something that I'm definitely working on in regards to myself. I mentioned on here, if you stayed around to the end last time, that I was going to my counselor, and she prides herself in the fact that I always have one takeaway, basically. Not always positive, but one takeaway from my sessions with her. And I had not seen her in 3 years. I couldn't believe it. And the takeaway this time was grief bursts. As I came at you last time, I was just coming through the season that I go through every year in regards to my parents. And I told her, like, I would just start, like, there was nothing that would trigger the crying. It would just happen. And she said, they're called grief bursts. Embrace them, let them flow, and let them go. So I just wanted to impart that little bit of knowledge that I received. So with that, let's get into what I've been doing. I had stitching with the ladies this week. I had a quilting day and plenty of stitching therapy. So let's do this. All right. A reminder in the description box below, I have a happy mail form. If you would like to fill it out, please do. You only need to do it once. If you've had changes, you can fill out a second time. I filter those out. I filter the old ones out. There's also loads of other information in my description box if you would like that. So we are going to do my November giveaway. So rules for the giveaway are, I would like you to be a follower. It's not required. I don't check, but I like it. I mean, that's who I'm rallying the troops for. You need to be 18 so that I can legally get your address. These are free. So if it, for some reason was to get lost, I could not necessarily, could not replace it exactly, but I would definitely send you something else if you never receive it. And so that's the no value thing in regards to it. And please do not say free giveaway, any of those kind of things, because evidently you can go on YouTube and just search that. So there you go. That's that. So what I have, what I'm doing right now are some fall feeling things. So the first one that I have is Kindness by Little House Needleworks. The second one that I have is Thanksgiving. I'm going to show it this way. It's a Flip It by Lizzie Kate. It's like shows both ways. This is how it hangs, but this is how, yeah, you can read. So number 3 is a Snippet by Lizzie Kate. Look at that little basket of goodness. And you could get rid of that alphabet and put your family name if you want. So number 3. And number 4 is a set of Autumn Berries. So those are my giveaways for this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No question to answer. I mean, I may have one later that I want to ask you, but like all you got to do is put 1, 2, 3, or 4. With that, we're going to move on to my featured friend. This time it is Chrissy. Chrissy is a good friend of mine and she loves to share her stuff. I love to share her goodness with it. So here we go with the pictures for Chrissy. The first one is a Bluebird of Happiness by JBW. Her frame looks perfect. That goes along with the fabric. It looks great how she did that. Her next one is Chrissy's first ever Nora Corbett, and it is Ladybug. Super cute. I was so proud of her. She was so nervous about doing a Mirabilia / Nora Corbett, and she did a great job. And last but not least is All Hallows Eve by Annabella's. That finish is very amazing on there also, Chrissy, so thank you for sharing. If you would like to have something shared in regards to my featured friend, please send me an email at janetjabber@gmail.com, and I put them in a queue, and my queue's getting kind of low, and we're getting into the holiday season, so let's share the goodness with others on here. So please, janetjabber@gmail.com. All right, let's see what I have been stitching this week. I have 2 finishes, a finish for now, and then what else I stitched on this week, a tiny bit of goodness at the end. Look, so I hope you hang in with me. So my first one is Bless the Harvest. It is the stocking by Blackbird Designs for the month of November. It's my last one. So I have 3 November stockings, and this one is that right there, the words 1/1. Yep, and that takes a bit of time, and I was like, but I knew that I needed to do it because that piece needed it. This next one blew me out of the way that this is done, and I am calling it done. It's not done exactly like the model, but it's how I want it to be. So there's one more thing that I need to add, and that's my the date, but we'll get that. So this is Retreat Queen from the 2023 Mirabilia Queen City Retreat. I changed the colors. I took out the big M and the words. I have a piece of thread on her floss that's just here. In the original design, it goes here, it does the words, and then it comes out to here. I'm going to put the date in here so that like we know what year that I went to Queen City. So yeah, super happy, love it. I'm so happy with this. So that was not expected to be a finish, and it came through. So we'll see what else I get into for Nora November, because that one's done. Last but not least, I'm sure you knew this would come at us with a finish this week, but it is my Fairy Tales by H.C. Anderson. I have one more section to go, but the section for November is done. It's Goldilocks and the Bears. So right here, done. Super cute. One more section of this, and this will be a finish for that one. So that's exciting. I put my board down and I still need it because I'm not done. That's just my finishing section. What did I stitch on this week? Oh my goodness. Of course, I stitched on Colors of the Season. This one should be done for you next time. Look how close that I am on that one. There's literally no reason that won't be done for you next time. So this is a Carolyn Manning, and I'm going to have to get another Carolyn Manning on the go. I know what I want. I have a few of hers in the queue. Okay, so the next one, I'm trying to think of why did I stitch these? I do SammyJ's Whippagories. So the next couple are her Whippagories. So I don't remember which slot they were for, but Sunny Sunflower, which is probably Fawn and Flora, let's be honest. I'll remember them as I talk to you. That's how it happens in my brain. So this is what I got done. So before I saw you last, I may have had part of one of this yellow. I had this one completely. I may have had part of that yellow. So I finished both yellows, and then I did the inside of the sunflower. This will be finished in a drum like you saw in the picture. So that one is fun. That one is done with a conversion of those Italian threads. No, those Australian threads. Those Australian threads. I can't think of off the top of my mind. You're screaming at me because we love them. Nonetheless. It's not working. If it pops later, it pops. My next one that I stitched on for Whippagories was Year 4 Frog Wars, Black Needle Societies, because it fell in the fandom slot. See, I can remember sometimes. And I got some stuff done on this one. When I started at this time, I had this and this done and the cauldron, except for a little bit. And I don't know why I didn't have that little bit of the cauldron done. So I finished the cauldron, or whatever you call that, goblet, the rings, and these have some glitter to them, and then the boot. So I think I'm done here. Oh, wait, and I finished off that little guy. Can you believe I left him just all white and he just needed little feet? All right, so now I'm ready to just keep on keeping on. So we'll see where that comes. I have the book out on the library right now, but it's not jamming with me. But like, it took me so long to get that book that I have to like listen to it. And the plan was to listen and stitch. That was the plan. So we'll see. The next one I have to show you is Little House Needleworks Americana Petites. I'm working on this one right here. And that is where I'm at. So just slowly but surely, I do this for Mini Monday when I remember, let's be honest. So there you go. Plugging along on that. This is a surprise one that I was leery about showing because it was an exclusive, and then like, I don't know. I feel bad when other people can't get it, but I'm done holding off and we're working on it. So my friend Melina from Counts Twice, Stitch Once is the reason I was like, I'm doing this. So this is the Philanthropic Pumpkin by Hands On Design. And I had started it and then I was like going ham this time. This is the last piece to show you this time. I think before this week, all I had was this center section. And I don't even think I had all that. I think I just had the browns, the bright orange, and then a few of those. But nonetheless, plugging along. I'm making this a little, let's get this done in November also. So, and it should be, we'll see. All right, that is it. That is all the stitching I have for this week. I always feel like I know that these videos are going to be short, but most of you like them, so we just keep going on. I am not done. I have a little bit of haul, a little goodness to share that was given to me, and then of course to talk about my upcoming week and my plans and stuff like that. So what my haul, I stitched at my LynnX this week when I stitched with the ladies, and one of the ladies, Sue, was showing this framed. She got this finished, and I looked real quick in my Notions app and I did not own it, and it was so beautiful. I was like, yes, please. So this is definitely on a soon to be start, not just a collect. This one is a collect. We'll see when it pops up. This is Thanksgiving, Tiny Town. I hadn't purchased that yet. So, and then this was the spontaneous, because when I walk my dogs, and yeah, I know I tried to do that short video for a while, but I think it's just the wrong season for me to like do more than one video a week. And I just embrace that. But I walk my dogs, and when I do, Gabby especially is all about the squirrels. Stella is like, what, squirrel. So, it is just one of those things, but I had to have this Chubby Squirrel by Jeanette Douglas. I knew, I wanted it, but I just hadn't like seen it. Like, I don't know. It was there. So it was meant to be. And then how could I not look at those cute little mushrooms? Okay. So that was my haul in that sense, of the store. My bag from, StitchNButton came in. I am going to participate in Put a Bird on It Sal. I don't know what the hashtag is yet, but from the Sunshine Stitchers EJ, I am definitely jumping in on that. And this is a bag that StitchNButton was doing. And you'll notice that I got it loaded already. So my goodness of the floss that I'm using, I bought double because they were so beautiful when EJ and Shelia shared them that I was like, let me get double. I know I don't need double, but let me get double. And then the fabric that I am choosing back here, but that'll come out when I start in December. I believe this starts in December. So I'm going to print a cover page and get that ready. All right. Two other things that were given to me. My friend Holly had a chart that she wanted to pass on, and I love this. Old friends. Your heart and my heart are very, very old friends. I love that. Sometimes I have those feelings like, I feel like I've known you before, or I've known you for a long time. And sometimes it's just because I can't remember, but that's okay. And the last one was such a surprise gift from Sarah. I do not get to see Sarah often, but she had popped in and I was super excited about that. The Pearl Collector, and I am excited about this. And it was fully kitted, so thank you so much for that, Sarah. That was such a blessing. I look forward to this. How can it not be sooner than later since it's all ready? Yeah, so that was haul-wise. And then I want to talk to you about like what I got going on this week, what I'm planning to stitch. So I still have a berry, and I'm going to show it to you just because I have it here. My berry for the month of November is going to be measure and cut. We'll see. Can I get that done this week? I don't know. I try to get my smalls knocked out early in the month so that I can go on to other things. My next one, my Nora or Mira for this week, since it's Nora November. It's a Mirabilia, but Nora is the artist. So this is from the Queen City retreat. This was the Charlotte chart that everyone was doing that went to that retreat in 2023. I had started it there and then really haven't touched it. I'm not doing the pinks. I'm doing Melissa Shibadesigns version, which was blue, and I think I'm cutting it off like right here. I really think that I am, but here is where it's at nonetheless. So looking so good. It's so pretty. This fabric is being stitched on a Be Stitch Me no name fabric. So I must have wanted in what her Friday Fight Night things that she does. So that's that. That's the stitching that I don't know what else will come into. I mean, we already said my colors will be done. my berry, my like, oh, and you know, my dancing, stitching with the stars, that'll happen this week to tell me what to stitch on also. So that'll happen. So come back next week and we'll just see what I got into, what goodness I got into, and that's exciting. So that is it for the stitching. If you want to stick around for the personal update, knock yourself out. I know I did some of that at the beginning, but this week I hung out with Oz. Well, this last week I got to see the grandkids a couple of times. I took a couple of shots so that I knew that I don't take them to share with you. I take them in the moment, but then I'm like, when I look back at them, I'm like, oh, I can share a picture of the grands. So I just a couple of cute ones. Henry is definitely coming into his own. Ozzy is attitude, and you're going to do what I say. It's too, I love every minute of it. I'm telling you, it's like reliving my daughter all over again. It is so cute. So I think I had that appointment. I don't know, I had a couple appointments. I have a couple appointments this week. So what do I got going this week? I'm going to watch the grands, probably a couple times. And I know for a fact a couple times. So this coming weekend, like my week is kind of chill. I have like 1 or 2 appointments, but kind of chill. And then I have a quilting day. I actually have a quilting day that's just my sister and Sue. And then I have a quilting day the next day where at my LynnX, it's not an LynnX. I don't know what it's called. I mean, it's not an LynnX. What do they call it for fabrics? My local fabric store, LFS. I'm making stuff up. Somebody that's a quilter is going to tell me. But my local fabric store is kicking off Saturdays, the 3rd Saturday of every month. And basically, I was asked to be one of the charge to get this thing rolling out. So that is this coming Saturday. So a couple sewing days is happening this week for sure. And my sister has my brain turning about like maybe some Christmas ideas that I'm going to make. So we'll see. And then on Saturday night, I have the grandkids, because my kids have their Christmas party early for for Colton's work. Blech. So I was like trying to say different words and it wasn't coming out. So anyway, that is on the record for this week of how the busyness will get going. And then before I slide in to see you next time, Sunday is prep day because Monday is a colonoscopy. So there's that. It'll go great. It'll go great. I'm sure I won't report on that next week. It'll probably be, I don't know, whenever I get results. But anyway, so that's what my week is shaping up to look like. So I hope you have a great week. Enjoy stitching. Enjoy whatever it is that you're into right now. The weather, the grands, walks, whatever. I don't know. Enjoy life. Find something to enjoy and that brings you happiness and gratitude. So with that, I'm going to let you get on to the next ones you want to watch. So please keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.